Yes. And say that with your chest. And
It's Beyonce Day, not our day.
Bofa.
Okay.
It is Beyonce Day. Happy Beyonce Day.
Whoa.
Finally. Whoa. Hey.
Whoa. Happy Beyonce Day.
Happy Beyonce Day. My cowboy hat paid off. Oh my God. I was
You
just
inspired her. You inspired her to
No,
write that
I
album.
literally did. Okay, so I'm wearing my version of a country outfit today.
Yeah. It's kind of giving a belated St. Patrick's.
Kind of bofa.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I was just telling our friend Abigail, who may or may not be here today.
God, I hope she's not. I can't stand her.
That I wore this for Halloween. I was like, I needed like a last minute. We were going to a club Halloween costume, and I was like, let me just throw on my like a country moment. Literally, it was literally like, I'm a mouse, duh.
So
Like,
you did what
giving that
Beyonce did
energy.
and put on a cowboy hat and
But
said, I'm
then
country now.
The album hadn't even been announced yet, so basically, I am the moment.
So you predicted.
I inspired. Cowboy Carter is inspired by me. Even though it was written 5 years ago.
Yeah, now wait a minute.
Bloop.
What were you doing 5 years ago?
I don't know.
What was I doing 5 years ago?
I don't know.
I know.
That's like 3 lifetimes ago at
It's
this
like
point.
pre-COVID, so it's like,
Oh, God.
I can't even remember.
That is another lifetime ago.
Anyways, what was this? Oh, the cameras.
The cameras. Talk about what's happening.
So as you know, Jordan, we normally have 3 cameras because last episode we went like this to all 3 of them.
Because, in fact, we can count to 3, but that's where it stops.
That's where it stops. So we had 3 cameras, your camera, my camera, and then like one in the middle to get both of us.
Live on camera.
So if you're watching and not just listening, you'll notice that our middle camera that we always had is not here. So we've now taken yours and made it kind of both, and mine and made it kind of both, because the middle camera or one of the cameras was kind of glitchy and like not working. So I sent it back. And
I'm over here, by the way.
so Jordan, what I was saying.
The cheat out. I was like, by the way, I'm over here. Hi. Bring your eyes over here, both of them.
Both of them, yeah. Huh. So
Get your sugar pill, girl.
The sugars had got me good.
I got the
girl.
sugars.
The sugars and the shakes from them sugars. So the camera was glitchy, so I had to chat with the GoPro support. Chat. And then and I lied straight. They're like, so in order to send you a replacement, by the way, their name was Mark, but you know they were in like another country. Their name was nothing of the sort. And it was like, so what you're going to do is, did you manually update the firmware first to like make sure that wasn't the problem? I said, oh, I absolutely did. Yes. And it turns out still glitchy.
Sinning.
Mind you, I'm at
Sinning
work.
on the Lord's weekend.
At work. Typing like, of course, yes, hold please while I go do that.
AKA,
I would
do
wait.
more work.
I would like ignore the chat, come back in 2 minutes. Okay, I did it. It still lied to. Okay, sir, because of that, well, like, so I sent it back. Oh, like what? A week ago now? And it is just now because I have the tracking. It's just now getting there today. Hello?
Oh my God, you sent it.
Girl. No, wait a minute.
Hey, PP, how y'all doing? Our technical producer is in a very precarious situation right now.
Anything for the pod.
Anything for the pod.
It's like
He's just on all fours.
He was crawling through the McDonald's play place. He was giving
in the little bubble window. The little bubble window.
Oh, do you remember when they had the
Which
bubble
you
windows?
know are covered in half the time.
Oh, you won't catch me in one of those. Do you remember when they had the bubble windows and then they put the cameras in them, and then they had the screen so your parents could like watch you?
Ew, worse.
Girl.
Worse.
No.
Hate that.
No. Mm-hmm.
Hate
Actually,
that.
I was going through a McDonald's play place in one of those tunnels, and
recently.
It's hard. They're hard to find these days, but I found them.
That got you good, girl. You really spit on that one.
I didn't even think about it. Yeah, especially after the clip of you saying like taking pictures of the little kids at the Blossom Festival. Yeah. Anyways,
dang, just dig it, girl. Dig that grave that my dad fell into. Dig that grave.
I'll dig the grave and he'll
roll right in.
If you dig it, they will come.
They will come.
So I was going through. I was like maybe, I don't know, like 11 or something, 11 or 12, I don't know. Oh, too old to be in there, that's for dang sure. But going through the tunnel, and even back then, the little flaming homo that I am, I was passing this like other boy going the other way, and it might have even been a girl. No, it was a boy.
And you
And then I
right then and there
did not. I went to the little camera bubble, and then I did.
live on camera.
Live on camera.
And that is how OnlyFans started. Bloop.
And I said,
It's too early to be talking about child.
No, no, nothing like that. And I said, "Oh, excuse me, honey." And he stopped.
You said, "Excuse me,
I said,
honey."
"Excuse me, honey."
At 11.
Yeah, hun. It might have even been 10. And he said, he got like mad that I said honey. He's like, honey's for like girls.
Miss Honey.
And I was like, Miss Honey.
Miss Honey.
So, yeah. I was like, oh,
Whoa.
play place. I was like, how did I get there? Oh, the
Not
play place.
honey.
I know. Bad.
It's so funny because you only say that to certain people like now as an adult, but I clock it every time.
I'm like, who are the people?
One of them is sitting in the room.
It's one of the people.
Yeah, raise your hand if he calls you honey.
I usually say hun now a lot. Hey, hun. Thanks, hun.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I think
hun.
you say both. I think we all sing.
I think we all sing. Yeah. But that was the camera story. Is that I had to send it back and it's been a week. And here's why. They said, yes, sir, we'll send you the prepaid label so I didn't have to pay for shipping. The shipping in question, a snail pace. They're hand delivering
Apparently.
it to Calexico, California.
So,
No, that's where it's going.
Calexico?
It's called Calexico.
It's not just called
It's a place.
Calexico?
What did I say?
Calexico. Hey, gal. Hey, girl.
Calexico,
Calexico, girl.
We're going all the way there, girl.
Because the only reason I know that is because there's a amazing Mexican restaurant in New York that my friend Danielle and I used to go to all the time that was called Calexico.
That's probably why. You're probably right. And I'm from
totally-
California. So.
Yeah, maybe that's why I said Calexico, California. Wait, so when is it supposed to get here?
After they receive it, which should be today, they say it will take a couple days to like.
Oh my God,
ship
so
the
we
new
might have
one.
a couple episodes this way.
So I'm like, well, surprise,
Flops.
get used to it. It might be next week too. Who knows?
Well, whatever. To totally switch topics just for like a moment, I was telling on the way here, I woke up this morning.
Mm-hmm. Thank God.
Thank God. Finally. And the inside of my lips, my like upper and lower lip,
Herpes.
are, like the only thing I could compare it to is like, when you're doing the deed down there.
What? Where is this going?
When you're sucking
Live
and
on
you
camera.
like
At the
curl
McDonald's
your
play
lips in
place.
for the moment.
Not the moment.
It's like, like when you do it for too long and your teeth are digging into your lips and stuff like that. Like, that's what it feels like. Like I was like going to town for like an hour and now my lips are like hurting.
What are you doing in the middle of the night?
No, sleeping.
Well, that's what you think. The
I guess
cameras.
I was
those
sucking
cameras.
in my
will say-
sleep.
you took those 2 fingers.
You put cameras in my bedroom?
Well, you'll find them.
Noted. Shocker to none.
You know where I found out? Got the idea? The play place.
Oh, when you called him honey and then you said.
So what did you do?
I literally don't know, but they like hurt.
Okay.
They're red and there's like a red line inside.
Maybe you were kind of.
Maybe I was doing this.
You know
A lot.
why? You were giving like pressed like gay. and
Nope.
You were like.
Nope. You know what it was? It was probably like while I was running rehearsal last night, I probably was just like thinking a lot. And sometimes when I think, I'll go like while I'm thinking, I'll like rub my lips together. I wonder if I was doing that too much.
Yeah. Maybe
But it
you
hurts.
think so like
Little
intermittently.
normally that when it
That,
really
like,
is happening for
for
long
3
periods of
seconds,
time.
your lips are
Yeah.
like, ow.
Yeah.
Thinking. Don't.
Flamer.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't
Don't
do
do
it.
it, girl.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, girl. You gotta like combine them all. Don't do it,
Don't
girl.
do it. Girl. I love the tour.
I love the tour.
Anyways.
Anywho,
So your lips,
what are we
okay.
talking about today? Okay. Looks like this is going to be a one-man podcast today.
What did you say?
Well, we want to talk about the fact that we have officially crossed the threshold
Yes,
of our
yes,
halfway point of season 1.
Halfway
I know. So I guess we're doing like kind of like a check-in. Like, hey,
A check-in of how are you?
hey, how
This
are
is going to
you?
be Diane Sawyer.
How does this make you feel?
This is going to be
This is Diane Sawyer interviewing Bruce Jenner when he was becoming Caitlyn Jenner. Yeah.
it's going to be Barbara Walters.
Oh, R.I.P.
Oh, she died?
Yeah.
Oh, no, she died. No, she did. When?
Not you finding this out live on camera.
When was that?
Don't ask. Yeah, like quite like a couple years ago.
Maybe I.
Baba Walters. Baba Walters. Baba Wawa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
producer Bobby says Bawa Wawa.
Yeah, that's how she talked, girl.
Bottle
And
water.
she was like known to be such a bitch too in real life.
I've seen some of those interviews with her talking to Miss Britney Spears back in the day, and
Yeah.
she was like, "So
She's kind of.
you're a hoe.
What's it like being a?
So
You obviously did
And
not watch these
I-
interviews
I
because
wa-
she certainly did not talk like
you know what I
that.
watched is like the 10-second clip
On TikTok that you don't have?
on YouTube Shorts. That was a copy and paste from TikTok.
We've lost our producer.
Bye.
He died. He passed.
Oh, he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Right here.
oh.
Just now.
Well, all right.
Oh.
Wendy Williams.
Oh. Your face was so funny.
Oh,
Oh. Your eyes.
because it's the Wendy clip.
I know.
She passed away.
Wendy?
Oh.
Oh,
No,
you're doing the Oh, you're still on the
Yes.
joke. Got it.
Yes, halfway through the season, because I guess we figured one season would be 6 months, which
Yeah,
is
like
26,
26 weeks.
Weeks.
So 26 episodes.
So and
Not that we're going to take like a break between seasons, I guess, but just to kind of like organize it a little bit.
Yeah.
To have, maybe we'll make some adjustments. Maybe like at some point we'll do like a new like logo or picture or something. Like we'll update the picture.
Yeah.
Or, we'll kind of
We'll
decide
have
that as we
changed
get.
so much when we get them lips plumped, the nose snipped, the ears pinned.
Not
What
the
else do
ears.
we want?
The ears are not allowed to get pinned because I'm insuring them and monetizing them the second we
Let me
make
get the
$1.50.
ears.
No.
Let me get the ears pinned.
You'll be doing like
Jordan.
eardrop commercials by the time episode 31 comes out.
Not eardrop commercials.
Like, or those earwax removers, like the bulbs where you gotta like suck it out.
Yeah, ew, the earwax candles.
Or oh my god, the new one on TikTok is the one
No,
where
I
it's like the
don't.
camera. Yes, you do. Where
Oh!
it's like the camera with the light that you
I
can
do
like
know that.
clear.
I don't know.
Shocker.
I don't know it's for the ear, but I've seen those.
It's for the ear. That's what we'll be doing ads for.
Yeah. Okay.
My god, my foot is so asleep right now.
Okay.
Don't okay me.
I'm
also trying to keep my legs together so my whole
'Cause you're-
fakaka doesn't hang out.
Yeah, you're Daisy Dukes.
Since I'm in my little Daisy Dukes for Beyonce Knowles Carter, Cowboy Carter.
Giving Daisy
day.
flukes.
Did you listen to the album yet?
No.
Well, I guess we could end it here then. the cough.
Dun, dun. I
the
know, the
silent-
No, but you did.
Quiet backstage, please.
Quiet on
Thank
set.
you. Quiet on set. My favorite thing is to get his eyes right above the computer.
Okay, but I didn't listen to it. But you said it's long.
It's longer.
Okay.
I mean, especially compared to Ariana's album that was 35 minutes long.
35 minutes, yeah.
To have an hour and a half,
Girl.
album. But some of them, it's almost all songs. They're all a little bit longer, just like Renaissance
I
was.
hope so.
Well, some of them are not songs.
I know, but I hope most of them are.
Okay. There's a
This ain't
couple
Texas.
like talking ones. Like there's one that Dolly Parton's just talking. Pinkies up, girl. Pinkies up, girl.
Sip me up the mic.
Sip a tea, girl. There's like some talking ones. Bruce. I almost said Bruce Willis.
Bruce Jenner.
It's Bruce Wayne.
Oh.
Or hello. Can I get confirmation from the back? Who's on the album? Abigail. Bruce Wayne.
Springsteen?
Nope. Who is it that's all over the album?
Not Bruce
It's not
Wayne.
Bruce Willis. He's the one with MS or whatever. What does Bruce Willis have?
Would be Willie Nelson.
Oh. It is Willie Nelson.
Bruce Nelson. Oh.
I said Bruce Willis. See, I had Willis, so William Willis.
I know. I'm just
Willie Nelson.
dumb.
Okay. Well, he's all over the album, girl.
See, I love how you're like, I'm country girl. I always have been.
Couldn't tell
Beyonce
you
caught
one
up to
person's
me,
name.
and as soon as one person who played a banjo is on there, you're like, who?
I know.
Bruce
Do you know
Willis.
who is on the album? Surprise.
Who?
Miss Miley Cyrus.
No.
Mhm. They have a song together on it. It's really good.
Work.
I
Okay.
think it's called like Two.
Wong Fu. It's called Two in
Yeah,
the Pink.
That was really good that you came up with that so fast.
Gay.
I'm proud of you.
Gay.
I'm proud of you. Hey, let's celebrate that.
Cold, clammy hands. You ready for it? Shaking.
Literally. By the way.
Cold,
Oh my God, they are cold, and you just
I
like
know.
attacked me with them.
I know. Attack.
You went,
I know.
Give me the
I
fingers.
said, let me just see.
Yeah. And then you broke my fingers.
Okay, so
But Miley's on it.
okay.
Dolly's on it.
I need to hear.
Willie Nelson is obviously, he's all over it. Tardell something. She's like one of the only black women in country music. She's on it.
Miss Tardell.
I think her name is Tardell or Tarden or something like that.
But did she collab with the first and original country singer, Lil Nas X? You heard of Willie Nelson, girl.
I'm not really like a Lil Nas X fan.
That's okay.
That's like anti-LGBTQ of me, I feel like, at this point, but it's just not. He's just not a
Not
fan.
all his songs are for me.
I'm sure. I mean, he's
You
great.
know, one or two are fine.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that a gay person.
Don't shake your head at me. I mean, I'm happy to have him around.
In fact, right
In
over
fact,
here.
he's here.
And welcome on the stage.
And he's obviously easy on the eyes. Nobody's like upset
yeah,
about that.
yeah, absolutely.
But like, I'm not like going out of my way to listen to his music.
Sure. What are you looking at?
I don't know. There's like a blue. What's that blue thing on the wall?
Oh, it's an ant catcher. Because get this, I was doing my exercises right through this little mat, and a trail of ants was going from up there to this crack down into the.
Is it because it hadn't been used for so long? The
Yes,
exercise
actually.
space? You're looking real swole today.
I
love
like
it.
swollen or like swole like beefy.
I meant like swole, like beefy, because
You're wrong for that, by the way.
Because you're that swole. When somebody says you look swole, it means like you looks like you've been working out, like you're swole.
well, I know you're
But
lying,
You had
so-
to take it aside. Like you look swollen.
That's what I thought.
You look puffy.
I automatically thought, you look so swole today. Swollen.
You're looking puffy,
Puffy.
puffy.
I have a friend. Oh, love you. Hey, Christina. My friend Christina always says, I'm so puffy. And we'd always be like, girl, get over it. I don't know why. Hey, girl. Love you. Anyways.
Now do you understand?
Back to the ants. So the trail of ants. And I went like this.
Christina's like, keep my fucking
She
name
said-
out
she
your
said,
mouth.
Keep my daughter's name. The daughter in question, Bruce Willis. Keep
Out
my
your
daughter, Bruce Willis'
Get
name.
mouth. Boom.
So there was trailing ants, and I took my Clorox rag and went like this and killed them all.
And then you farted on 'em?
Yes, right over there. The very next day, they were all back, and I said, "I'm over it." So I went to Walmart, went and got the thing, and sure enough, they're gone today.
Did you eat them? Licked them right off the wall, huh? Lit like a lollipop. Lit like.
What is that from?
It's a song, but I don't know.
I
the
know
rest of
it's
it.
a song, but what is it?
I know. I don't know. I don't know what the rest of it's from.
Okay.
I said, like a lollipop.
I haven't listened to
I said,
Beyonce's new album. Didn't it just drop today?
Yeah, it dropped last night.
Like okay, yeah. At the time of filming, yeah, it just came out today.
just came out
and
today.
I have not seen it yet.
Whoa, was that your stomach or mine, or was that your throat?
It's a stomach that went to it became a burp. Excuse me. Sorry, that's so gross.
So nasty. So rude.
Such a
So nasty.
Bully.
So rude.
I'm just winking back. I'm like, sure.
You're doing the Sophia. I'm blinking.
No, this is Sophia after
Sniffing a shot.
half or even just a 2 sips of margarita. I'll say, okay, blink, and she goes,
But normally with like a full smile on her face because she thinks she's blinking.
literally the wink.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
wink in question.
That's how we know. She'll get pulled over one day driving drunk, and the officer. She doesn't drive drunk. She doesn't drive drunk. But imagine, and the officer's like, "Ma'am, could you?" No, because she can do that thing with her eyes, where she, you know what I mean, where she like tracks it really.
Yeah, kind of, because you made her show it to me in my kitchen that one time at my birthday
I
party,
didn't
but
make-
I don't
I
remember.
did.
You did. You fully did, by the way.
Not.
It did happen. It did occur.
It was me. And
You are the problem. You are the drama.
Are you watching that season of Drag Race? Nope, because it's on WoW Plus. I thought I gave you the login for that. There's a UK versus
Yeah, I
the
did.
World season 2 that just recently came out, and I'm on.
And Scarlett's back on.
Scarlett's
Yeah.
back on.
No, because I'm still freaking behind. Oh, she obviously doesn't stay on very long because you
No,
can't
no,
keep
no,
a secret.
no. She does stay on pretty
But
long.
she didn't win.
She didn't win. I don't know who won yet, but not her.
I would love to watch one season of this fucking show without you ruining it.
I also am about 3 episodes, maybe 4. I think maybe 4 as of today.
Yeah, so watch your mouth because I'm about to
on the
ruin
other
these.
one. I know, I'm mad.
of the
I
American
know,
franchise.
and I can't get
Although
in.
I'm, as of today, because I'm not going to be able to watch tonight's episode, I will be now 2 episodes behind because I didn't watch last week's yet.
Oh, okay.
So you're about to be 4. Fake fan.
I know. I need to grab you.
Hey, I think it's time for a break.
Is it time for a break?
Yeah, we're going to come back with a special surprise, I think.
Oh my God, a special surprise. Lil Nas X is here with Bruce Willis.
He's coming down to the devil. The devil's in question.
sliding down
Put the feet down. As far as the eye can see.
No, I just like, I feel like a rumbling, like a whisper, a word. I just feel like something really good's going to happen.
Are you trying to have an actor first moment?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Let's do a monologue.
A monologue?
Panic. I'm trying to give you your moment, girl, and then you like immediately panic. Okay, no film for you quite yet.
No,
we'll work on it, acting coach. Should we bring in our BFF? We have like a mini guest on today. Abby, come into frame, girl.
Yes, girl.
Hey,
Woo!
looking as great
Yes!
as ever. Hey, what do you have to say about this hair today?
Now, if you were to tell me, Abby, the first time that you ever get to come on the podcast will be in full curlers preparing for a musical, I would have said, that does track. That does track. I don't know what else to say for this. This is not the way that I would usually, as you know, 80% of the time, walk out in the streets. But today, I was joining my dear friend Jordan as we're about to go for a show. And you know,
I'm going to work on your bike placement.
stage mom. We were on our way to a show, and he's like, "Oh, I just have to go record this podcast. Oh, maybe this is the day that you should come on." And I'm like,
Can I talk to you
Fake
about
friend.
something? You were
Yeah.
here. This is the Abby we talk about all the time, where we say like, "Oh, our friend Abby. Oh, this Abby. Oh, that." We say literally her name every episode. She was the one who helped take these pictures for our
That is
like
true.
what is it called?
The literal cover of the
cover
podcast,
photo,
the cover art.
or like, and to prove that she was here, here's
Our
something.
Polaroid that people,
This is her-
everyone assumes is floating in the tree, but is in fact on a stand, by the way.
She
Just
took that
noting that.
photograph. I took this photograph that turned into
Sticker.
this is her sitting in
Your
our
best
chair.
look yet, girl. What do you have to say about this?
I don't know what else to say for myself. I think you guys do frame me in my most flattering light because you're my best friends. And what would a best friend do except drag the mix out of their poor, unsuspecting, innocent friend who has no part in this podcast?
Now, hold on. I would like to
You have every
backtrack
part
on a
of this
couple of the
podcast.
Snatching
By
the
the way,
mic, he said no.
by the way, you do have every part. If this podcast was making money, you would probably be owed a royalty or two at this point.
I do expect that one day
A check.
when you're rolling in cash, audience, listen up. This is on you, right?
Hold the mic, girl. Let him know.
Tell your friends, okay? Because I deserve royalties.
I love the
Look
floating
at
head
me.
in camera.
Look at the way my head looks. Look at this.
Look what she's willing to do
Hey!
for us.
So I can get my 5-cent commission. Please share with
So-
your friends. Thank you.
So we do at one point, to kind of backtrack on the checking in thing for season 1, whatever. We do at some point want to have like legit guest spots and like have our friends on and talk about what. That does require a little bit of coin. We need to get some more set. We need to get a whole set of mic and headphone, all the good stuff.
Chair.
Which is gonna, and we want to, I think, get through season 1 of like just us, and then we'll like officially start having people on in season 2. Time is ticking now,
Yeah.
so we have a couple months left, and then we'll start having our friends on. But we felt like you were here. You're the first person to ever watch us film outside of PP. Well,
Yeah.
your husband actually did see like a minute and a half of the ending of filming.
Oh yeah,
I
he
forgot
did.
about that.
Not your husband beating you.
I know.
It's okay. You're
Well,
the OG.
by the way, let's rephrase. Not your husband beating you.
Well,
That's
he does
your
in
gig.
other ways.
That's your gig.
Well, on that note,
You want to speak on that?
I did not want to speak on that. Please, no comments, no cameras.
Abby's husband,
I'm-
we love you.
I'm gonna leave now because I think the internet's seen enough
You're
of
gonna
my
take
face
those curlers with you?
on Beyonce's internet. Well, God knows you don't have enough hair to put in them. So, my curler.
Have you seen his back?
Bald on camera?
I wasn't
Have
gonna
you
say.
Have you seen his ass?
Literally no prompting. I want to be clear. No prompting. We all saw that, right? And Chris is immediately showing his ball and cock on camera.
The one he has.
Just
the
the
one
one
ball.
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Honestly, you're giving Dolly Parton getting ready, so I'm kind of here for it. It matches the vibe.
Well, we are working 9 to 5 in this show.
Yes, you are.
Abby, everybody, Abby.
Yes, Abby. Let's hear. Wait, let's hear an applause in the
Yes.
studio. Yep, that tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks. Love you, girl. Our first live studio audience member.
Thank you,
Our
live
one
studio
live
audience.
studio audience member.
Oh my God, she's iconic. She's
She
iconic.
is. She
Do you
is the
remember when
third
you met
star of this
her for the
podcast.
first time at the top of the stairs and then
It do-
pushed her down?
No, that would be you, girl. Just not the pushing down yet, quite yet.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, keep looking at my legs, girl. Everybody else is.
I'm waiting for
the
the-
only thing
I'm waiting
making
for
this
the-
podcast successful.
Beyonce to put
Beat
another
my other
bullet
leg
hole into your leg.
tonight. But yeah, the podcast at this point should just be titled "By the Way" with Jordan, Chris, and Abby.
And
It should-
that's true.
It should just be, by the way, with
Yeah.
Jordan and Abby featuring Chris.
Not featuring
The way
Chris,
it should be.
the way God intended.
Yeah.
God being Beyonce.
God being producer Poppy.
Be producer Poppy on the God mic. Theater reference.
Anyways. Yes, we love Abby. What else?
Period.
Period.
Point blank
And that's
and the period.
Period.
I think we were going to talk about like. Do you want to discuss a little bit about like growing up differently and how
Yeah.
our friendship has thrived because of
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Dirty, flirty, and thriving.
We did grow up very differently. You're one of the people that I think people like my family couldn't really understand, because the way I was raised was that being gay means that you either like were touched inappropriately as a child and it made you gay, or it
Tracks.
means like in the McDonald's
And-
playground at 9 years old.
Yeah, and it was you doing it.
And Bruce Willis saw the whole thing on that camera. when-
Yeah, on that bubble cam.
when Lil Nas X was in there with Willie Nelson. It was like, well, the gay people turn gay because like they didn't have a strong relationship with their one of their two parents, or, you know, it was always like that. And that was always like pushed down, you know, essentially my throat, not to make a joke about that.
Hey,
And
that's
I
low
was-
hanging fruit.
I was really none of those. So my, you're one of the few people that like, you know, my parents would have known had they met you, like, oh, like gay people can exist and not just, you know, have turned out that way because
And
of
not
some
come from
kind of
broken
weird-
homes or traumatic pasts. Yeah,
and it was like,
imagine
it was
that.
so weird because I was such a sheltered homeschool kid. Like I, again, am from a family of 8 kids. I'm the second oldest. So conservative Christian home. I was raised with so many great values that I still hold to this day. But when it got to the point of me living my true authentic life as a gay person and, you know, wanting to get married and, you know, dating and all that, it was
Do you ever
like,
think you live your
oh.
life like too truthful and authentically?
Here's the. I'm going to be really authentic now that you asked. Here's my third leg.
Yeah. Whoa. I did not. Isn't lying like a cardinal sin in the Christian faith? That's so weird that you just said you uphold those values. That's so interesting.
It's my third leg, but I'm on the last leg of my life.
You spread your legs and it goes,
Help me! I'm going to go, hey, help me! Help!
it does
me!
have teeth. It does have teeth.
Mine?
Literally shaking at the gig.
You would know.
Sibs.
Sis. You're wrong for that. So, yes, I mean, I'm trying to live my authentic self and be happy for my, you know, for a change, but it was so hard because I didn't date anybody, I didn't do whatever because
So hard.
it was just so hard because I thought, well, in order to be a happy, you know, go to heaven Christian, even as a gay person, and realizing, girl, I'm gay at like 13, 14, 15. I was like, girl, I just was so scared because I'm like, well, I'm going to hell because I can't fix myself. So I always prayed every night. I would cry on my floor and ask God to fix me and change me, and that never happened. So over years and years of finally being like, girl, the reason God didn't answer your prayers because nothing's wrong with you. And that's the way he made you, girl. And there ain't nothing wrong with it. Check the face. All the flaws included, if there were any.
Okay, could you take the headphones off for a minute?
Wrong. That's the thunk when it
It goes, flops out.
That's what it is. That's what. Oh my god. Boy,
Yeah.
Like when you the door stopper. Boy, that's the ears. God. So I finally, you know, I met somebody who I ended up marrying, and it was like incredible. But that's, you know, the point where my family said, "Well, we raised you in such the strong faith. You've clearly abandoned that, and because you've chosen this lifestyle." You're giving us no choice but to never speak or talk to you again. And out of all my 7 siblings, all the older ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least the oldest, because I'm the second oldest. So the oldest one, and then me, and then there's like 6 more after me. So the older one kept to his word, hasn't spoken to me since, and then the next 3 or 4 after me also have kept their word. And the other like couple youngest were really too young to know what was going on, and my parents kind of kept them out of the loop. They didn't want them to know what gay was because that would be, tainting them.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, taint. Oh, so then, anyhow,
This is why they stopped talking to you.
yeah, really. And I was losing my family was like really, really hard, but knowing, being able to be happy for myself and realize that there's nothing wrong with me. This is how God made me. And it's just been like really incredible ever since, just finding new family, finding people like you that I would, consider like really close. People like have told me, we have people that listen to this pod. We have Aunt Susie. Love you, Aunt Susie. We have people that, I would consider like my mom, my aunt, your mom, even, your dad, like people that I would, go to holidays with or, see and consider like my chosen family. Incredible. People that have been in my life ever since. So yeah, I was raised very sheltered, Christian conservative home, homeschooled my whole life until college. And for some reason I turned out like this, and I don't know how. So
The laugh.
oh boy.
Yeah.
Hiya, pal. You're gay. Suck me off.
Stop. Oh my God.
We're never getting taken over by
No.
Disney when Disney once says, "Hey, Disney podcast."
Disney Plus.
Plus, you bring the Disney, I'll bring the plus.
Damn.
Anyways,
What's it like being so delusional that you really think you got a whole schlonger that you got to roll out there, don't you?
Hey, it's like a red carpet. I say, welcome. This microphone, by the way, diseased at this point. I've spit so much into
Yeah.
it. That's just a general nutshell. And then I moved here shortly after my parents and family and siblings kind of like all disowned me, so to speak, including my cousins. None of them were at the wedding. None of them wanted anything to do with my life at that point. So I moved here, and it was kind of a fresh start. And that 1 year later is when I got to meet you. I got to meet Abby. I got to meet like all my theater friends and just kind of meet people through that. And it's been really
Downhill ever since.
Downhill, shifted into first gear. What gear would I shift? Producer Pop.
Oh my God.
I don't know. What gear would I shift into to go downhill?
Gay.
Is it a higher gear or a lower
Just
gear?
stay and drive. How about that?
But if it's a manual, don't you? If you want to go downhill fast, what would you do? Higher gear or lower gear?
Oh
Neither.
my God.
Okay, wrong. Yeah, I am nothing of the sort.
Now you trying to make like a straight reference and it's just not going very well.
I know. In front of you, acting straight today with this little flannel.
Could you like take care of your gas somewhere else?
I said acting straight in the burp.
Flew
came
out.
The devil said, "Not today."
Not straight in those.
Not.
Don't put 'em up.
Not in the fuzzy sock.
Do you have the feet warmers in today?
No, I forgot. I'm mad. But anyhow,
Well-
so I'm really glad to have met you and do this podcast. It's like such a fun outlet for me to just be my goofy gay self.
That's really why I asked. I just wanted to hear the compliment about me.
And
And the rest
we're
of
out
it
of
was
time.
the rest of it was blah blah.
Blah. Wah, wah,
No,
wah. So
no.
that's. I mean, I grew up.
No.
As I've come to realize, you had a very different experience growing up, girl. Did your parents or family ever have a point in your life where or did you ever have a point in your life where you felt like there's something wrong with me?
No,
Because the rest of the world,
because there was
thinking
so
it.
much other wrong with me that was like very low on the list.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have to think it; it was just being told right to me.
Well, you have mirrors too at home.
You have got to let that joke rest, girl. It is so old.
Maybe I should dig a grave, let your dad go into it,
And then
help
you
him
can
out, and then
follow
I
in.
can go into
Yeah,
it, and then
take
put the
a-
joke in.
Take freaking inspiration from that. How about that? No, I kind of have like, unfortunately, a rare story of like total acceptance. My dad's like best friend was gay. He died during the AIDS crisis. R.I.P.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And like I have an uncle that's gay. And as we've said before, my mother used to run the gay clubs, girl. In fact, she used to push drag queens out the way to go to the bathroom first. She's
And
like,
you know
y'all can
what?
stand and I can't.
As-
Sorry about it. Because they're all in line at the female bathroom, which
Yeah.
is fine. Well,
Yeah.
now at gay clubs there isn't even a male and female bathroom. It's just go where you can go.
Yeah, at this point.
Thank God.
Pissing in the
but
corner.
back in the day, there still
Yeah.
was. So they'd be female, and she was like, I still got to sit. I'm going first.
Taking your mom out.
And they'd be
We
like,
need
go
to
ahead,
take her
girl,
to
go ahead,
to the gay
girl.
club.
And then by the time they're time was done in the bathroom, they'd be buying her drinks because they would be so obsessed with her.
Right. Of course.
But no. So I was kind of lucky that I literally texted my parents is how I came out. I sent them a text message because my best friend, the mother of my nephew, wanted to do like a little pride photo shoot. And
how old were you at that point?
Like 20. It was only a few years ago.
Oh, yeah.
He's only 2. It was his first one.
No, wait a minute. I was 20 just a few years ago.
No, I said 20. Like I was 20 something. I hadn't finished
I'm focusing
it yet.
on the.
No, I hadn't finished saying my age yet.
Okay.
I wasn't saying I was 20. I knew I was more than 20.
Okay.
I was in my 20s. I'm in my
The
20s.
rest
oh
of
my
us
god, I'm in
also
my
knew
20s.
you were over your 20s.
I'm in my 20s.
Oh my god, I'm in my 20s. Oh my god. License and
I think
registration.
it was like 20. Well, how old am I? 20. It was like
You're 28 now.
26 probably. Because it was my nephew's first pride.
So you hadn't ever said the words like "I'm gay" to your parents?
No.
It was just
I
like
didn't feel like I
understood,
needed
or-
to.
Yeah.
And they didn't like, it's not like they didn't ask because they didn't want to know, but they know how I am. I don't really share a lot of personal info
That just
with
seems
anybody.
like a long time for someone
It was.
to for anybody.
It was. But I didn't feel like I needed to. Because I knew I knew that they would be cool, so I didn't feel like I like had to give. I didn't need the moment. I'm not like one that needs that whole
You
moment.
not needing
I
the
know.
moment. Now wait a
Actually,
minute.
my most cringy
Now,
thing sometimes is like
wait a
so
minute.
people on social media like it's too much. So I did not need the moment.
Takes one to know one.
So I was deciding if these pictures were going to go public or not. My friend was like, "Oh, I'll just take them and I'll put them in like his baby book or whatever."
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, "They're really good pictures, though." I was like, "But I look really good." I was like tan. It was summer. I was like really thin. It was like I just looked really
You're like,
good.
and it's probably close to Pride Month.
And it was
like-
well, yeah, it was a pride photo shoot.
Oh, okay. I see, I
Okay.
see. Well, it didn't have to be Pride Month.
Clearly,
to be
you were
prideful.
listening. Clearly,
don't have to
you
be
were
proud
not
of
listening.
yourself in
Clearly,
June.
you were not listening. Put the mic down.
What you need.
Put the mic
What you need.
down. This is me using the force on you. Star Wars reference.
He does the Star Wars. You know
the only thing I know.
I know.
Choking somebody with the force.
Horse choke. That's what you were doing in the middle of the night. Choking yourself in your teeth.
And so, but they were really good photos. So I sent them to my parents and my brother, and I was like, just so you know, I'm gonna post these pictures, and people might try to like text you. I don't know. I didn't think any. I even know like the people in their life are also cool. So I wasn't like worried about anybody, to be honest.
Right.
So I just was like, just so you know, this is like gonna go out and like love ya.
Yeah.
And then my favorite thing that I always say is like, this is like the epitome of my family, which I love, is that my mom basically might as well have texted me like, great. So anyway, did you hear about your cousins? Blah, blah, blah. Like immediately moved on. She was like, whatever, girl, nobody cares. And I was like, thank you. Like that's like honestly the way to do it, because it's not like, I've never thought like being gay is not like my identifier. I don't walk into a room and be like, hi, my name's Jordan, I'm gay.
You don't have to say that because this
They can
flannel,
hear it
these
in my
short
voice.
shorts,
They
gave
can
it
hear
away
it.
first.
And I'm like, hi.
When your limp wrist entered first.
Yeah.
What they
my
heard
lip
was
wrist and my plumped up lips walked into the room first. They were like,
they heard the butthole go.
when they heard that first, then they knew.
That's what they knew.
So, by the way, pointing.
How old were you when you realized, oh, I'm gay? Like, oh, I like guys. Because I was probably like 12 or 13.
I don't know. I don't even remember really
I've asked
feeling
some
it.
people, and some people have told me they knew as a child, and I was like, oh, I didn't, not me.
I really have no idea, to be honest. I never really thought about it.
Huh. Dun, 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 dun.
I was just like
kidding.
that. I mean, there really was just like nothing more. I had a great experience, which is the rare story, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the day when you don't have to, when you coming out isn't a thing where people, because I
agree.
think we're slowly getting there where we're starting to get to the
same.
acceptance phase of like there isn't just gay, straight, or bi anymore. There's so much more, and I think it's so stupid to be like having to label what you are, because that insinuates that you can't be anything else on another day. And we're so like, humans are humans, and we're not in a box all the time.
I wish somebody would put you in a box.
Too real.
I wish somebody would put you in a box. Shut the lid, wrap it up, and send it off. Bye.
Maybe you can send me off to Calexico, and I can just hand deliver
Yeah.
that camera.
You could just pick it up
So then we can take that GoPro and have 3 cameras again.
and shove it right up your bagussy.
Oh, is it time to pop off?
No,
Is it doing-
we're gonna have to skip it today.
Okay.
That's fine. So we are not gonna do pop off segment today. we just want to do a little check-in episode, get a little real,
Get a little
here on the
real.
podcast. A little real.
I'm real.
Oh my god, I'm real. Oh my god, I'm so real in my 20s.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm so real in my 20s.
Oh my god, it's just so real. I can't say that.
What? Real being. I know, girl.
Oh.
I know, girl. Screaming. And almost 31 here very shortly.
Oh
2 months.
Oh my god, you're right. 31.
And then your birthday party.
Which I like to say is mirrored 13. So I'm like, ooh.
Which is an unlucky number.
Oh,
So maybe I would stop saying that.
13's unlucky? I thought it is lucky.
Yeah, 13 is.
13's a lucky number. Yeah, no.
According to astrology.
So it's unlucky.
Speak the truth. Speak the truth.
What is it?
Come here. Get over here.
Get back on camera, Abigail. Help us finish. You can end the episode with us. Sit down.
Literally nobody asked for me to come back. Hi, girls. Actually, in numerology, 13 is considered an incredibly lucky number.
Oh, you were looking at him. You were looking at him when you said that. I'm
I
so
know.
confused.
Well, no, 13 is a very lucky number.
okay.
And actually, historically, 13 has a lot of luck, joy, good fortune associated with it. I would have to go do research and tell you why, because I'm like blanking. Like I saw the camera blink and I went, I don't have thoughts.
we told y'all she's a witch.
Yeah. So, but in historical context, 13 is actually an incredibly lucky number. It's actually modernized and westernized culture where 13 got some connotations of unlucky. But
It was a lucky one.
Yeah.
though,
Like
Yeah,
Friday the
13
13th.
what about 31?
Yeah, but
that
by
it?
the way, 13 being a lucky number
maybe
still
lucky
doesn't
for
make you 13.
some, but not lucky for you.
Oh. Let's let that sink
Says
in,
the
folks.
girl wearing curls.
How lucky do you feel right now?
This is why I brought her here.
Not-
This is why I brought
not.
her here, so it could be 2 against 1 here on the podcast.
No, here's the thing. When I come on as a real guest, Chris and I are gang.
You lost the curler.
Not a curler.
Live on camera.
Here, can I?
Yeah,
Here.
let it in.
There.
Okay.
No,
okay.
it has a clip.
Let's leave her on to finish this with us today. So you can go to by the way pod.com. Hey, I want you to read
All right.
why don't you read the whole ending segment?
I will. I
From-
didn't get time to rehearse this, so
Just do a
Okay.
little reading.
I am an actress first, so you can go to bythewaypod.com to find links to everything. IG, TikTok, YouTube, and everywhere. Stream.
To stream.
And whenever there's a stand in the way.
Oh, sorry.
And whenever you're
Listening.
make sure to rate us 5 stars, subscribe, and leave a fun review. I still have to do that, by the way. Oops.
Yeah. Fake
Fake
fan.
fan. If you have IG, meaning Instagram, before producer Poppy loses his god mind.
Doesn't have an Instagram, by the
If
way.
you have IG, keep DMing us topics to discuss because we're loving what we've gotten so far. And when will they see us again, Chris?
Every Monday, gal. See you.
Bye.
Bye. I'm bye.